Hello, hello, hello. It must be Tuesday, for I'm here and you are there. Or not, as the case may be. Right, so wrong way. That should do it. Liam's in, this is evening. Renee's in, this is evening. Watermelon's here. Andrew's in, this is I'm in. And so is Payne. So that's it. We can stop now. We can stop now. Hey, you. Hey, and Sty's in. This is good evening. Again. We do it all again. Indeed. Is that a thing where your eyesight's so bad you can't tell if you're in focus or not? I think I'm in focus. So, what shall we talk about tonight? If anything, what do you want to talk about? Has anyone got any ideas? No? Anyone? No? Okay then. Seeing as we're here. Any ideas? Don't all rush. Don't all rush at once. See, nothing. Not a sausage. Not a sausage. It's like, bloody hell! Come on, guys. Give me a bit of help. Do. Liam says, thoughts on the cast announcement for the Harry Potter TV show? I don't care. Why would I? I've no interest in Harry Potter. I've never read the books. I think I may have seen bits of a couple of the films. You're a wizard, Harry. But other than that, I have no interest in it and I won't be watching it. So, I'm sure it's very good. More power to J.K. Rowling and everything. Meaning of life, it's completely and utterly meaningless. Andrew says, I see there's a box set of the Brown album by Orbital coming out soon. Great. Wonderful. Orbital were never of any interest to me, I'm afraid. So, yeah. Ronnie says it was 23 degrees today over here, but tonight it was thunder and lightning. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag here. It's was cooler today. It's been lovely last few days. Very nice, very pleasant. But a little bit. Well, it was heavy rain overnight, and it was a little bit of a rain shower at about 5. But we had a big long walk in the forest, so yeah, so that was fun. Well, that's what we do anyway, isn't it? Just what you do, innit? It's the weather, isn't it? It's the weather. At least we're kind of out of winter now, aren't we? Payne says we had unexpected thunder in South East Wales. Yeah, again, there was a real heavy downpour between 5 and 6. I think there may have been some thunder, but it's good for the roses, I believe. Good for the garden, I think. Andrew says rain and wind. He's got rain and wind and freezing cold. Yeah, again, you got to remember it's not summer yet. Even though we're in British summertime, it's not summer yet. I think we've been very lucky with the weather in the last week or so. Last fortnight, maybe. Been very, 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 very pleasant, isn't it? So I think it can catch you off guard. It can catch you off guard a bit. So, but yeah. Yeah, so. No? Okay then. Very quiet out there. How did your record store day go? How about that? Now class to clout till May, is that indeed? And that's what we should all stick to. Did you all queue up? Did you all queue up for record store day? I didn't. But I ordered the 2 records that I wanted yesterday. Just got to wait for them to turn up. So maybe I'll do a video about that when they turn up. I did see that the Yes one they brought out, they wanted something like, what if it's nearly 60 quid again? It's like, blimey, that's a bit expensive. I know it's like a triple album, but I'm not paying 60 quid for it. So maybe that will come down. I know it came, the other one that they did a few years back, that came down. Payne says, it's just like being at the bus stop, people just awkward and talking about the weather, indeed. When it says, oh, but it was nice, didn't know they had a box set out soon. They're just reissuing everything, aren't they? You've bought it once, you've bought it twice, you buy it again. You're the last generation. They've got to squeeze you for every last penny. I say, don't buy any of it. Don't buy it. Just don't buy it. I don't know why I do it. It's the collector in me. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't indulge them. I should refuse, but there we go. But, you know, I wanted that Peter Gabriel OVO. I wanted it. And I wanted the Who Tommy soundtrack to go with my rest of my Record Store Day collection that I've been collecting. So, yeah, but no. Oh, of course, Pulp. Pulp new album. I'm going to talk about Pulp. That'll annoy everyone. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming for a while because there'd been rumblings for a while that Pulp were in the studio. Again, they'd shown a few tracks off, and now because they've been playing live for a few years now, haven't they? They've been tootling around. So we've got more Pulp coming out soon. I think it's in June, isn't it? June. I think it's the day after the Switch 2 is launched. So there you go. And they had a new single called Spike Island, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought it was good. Again, a mediocre Pulp song is a veritable feast in this day and age. And yeah, go and watch the video that Jarvis himself created using AI. And I think he did it to take the piss out of AI because it's all a bit wonky and looks a bit weird. But yeah, go and have a look at that. Payne says, I popped into my local music shop today, good time for the next bus stop. Ended up talking to the tech, another member of the public, about our mutual model aircraft interests. Weird. So yeah, I suppose if you've got to go into your model shop to get any talk of records, it goes like that, does it? Andrew says, it's the Brown album. 4 set of discs, Renee. Brown album. Doesn't sound very attractive, does it? The Brown album. Doesn't sound very attractive at all. Here you go. And for those of you who like links, I shall link to Amazon. Remember, if you buy anything, a magic penny will appear. And I'll link to. I always forget a marketing. Oh, okay. You don't want to do that. Okay. Why you not treat me nice? Come on, do it. That's better. So there you go. I must remember everything's a marketing opportunity. Payne says model shop. I'll have to go all the way to Cardiff for that. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, here comes hot beverage, thank you. Thank you. Cardiff, eh? Whew. Liam says, thoughts on Benson Boone covered by actually Coachella? I have no opinion whatsoever. Andrew says, thanks. You're welcome. Payne says, who's Benson Boone? I know, who cares? I don't. Apparently Brian May turned up, but then he'll turn up to the opening of a packet of Wotsits these days, so, you know. But, hey, we did Pulp. Right? With their album More. It's called More Pulp, or More Pulp. More Pulp. See, I should really put that link up as well, if I can get my browser. Why don't you do the things I want you to do? It never does. But yeah, if you want to, if you want the Pulp album, Amazon have got that too. More Pulp. There you go. I'm riding the pony train here, but oh, that's not a good price. The really interesting thing coming out is, he says, pretending to be interested. No, I am interested. It's Nick Drake's 5 Leaves Left. They're doing a making of box set, 4 discs, and it's got loads of demos and a booklet and things to do and things and stuff, which is nice. Though don't get it at Amazon because it's quite expensive. It's more expensive here. There's even a lovely vinyl collection for you to check out. And again, it's the same. It's the same thing. And it's there's even a demo that they found, an old demo tape that, oh god, who was it? Beverly Martin, I think, found in a sock drawer, and there's been some bits of that streamed, which you can check out. And yeah, it looks kind of interesting. That's coming out in July, 25th of July. That doesn't sound right, but that's what Amazon is saying. But I wouldn't buy it from Amazon because it's oh god, I think it's 84 quid for the CD edition and 89 quid for the vinyl, which is remarkably good value, I think. Considering these days, normally if there's a 4-disc vinyl set, then you're looking at 150 quid. So yeah, I thought that looked really good. But yeah, it's got loads of good stuff in there for you to check out. Loads of different editions. There's like outtakes from the sessions and a 60-page book with an essay to read. So I think that might be good to check out if you like Nick Drake. Dog Camp, no, she's not here. You won't see anything. You won't see her here. Is he the grandson of Pat? He could be. Liam said no idea, but he appeared on my social media. I was not overly keen on it. Okay. Payne said, what sort of pulp do Pulp name themselves after? Arabicus Pulp, I believe. That was their original name back in the day, before, I think it was back in 82 when Jarve formed Pulp. That was originally called Arabicus Pulp, and they dropped that. A bit like Marillion, dropping the Silmarillion to make it more manageable. Or was that under threat of the Tolkien estate? I can't remember. But yeah, that's what they were named after. and yeah, I just think it's a pleasant surprise. It's a pleasant surprise to have another Pulp album in the air. Andrew says Nick Drake one looks very good. It does. And Payne says I think Nick's sister Gabriella turned 80 recently. Well, again, she does have a hand in the Nick Drake estate still. So, you know. It's kind of good that this has come out. Again, I'm surprised it's not come out sooner. But I think this tape that they found, like I say, Beverly Martin found this reel-to-reel tape which has been digitised, and it sounds very nice. The clip I heard, I think it was a redoing of the cello song. It sounded like an early version of that, and it sounded really good. And yeah, I'm just surprised that we never had this sooner, because I imagine a lot of Nick Drake fans have pegged it. And a lot of young folk, they ain't gonna pay 90 quid for some ephemera, are they? Maybe they will. So yeah, I mean, it's a thing, isn't it? It's something to keep your eye out. So there's some things happening soon, if you like that kind of thing. You may not like that kind of thing. You may think, no, I'm not interested. But there are oversaturation of reissues and box sets, aren't there? Any more for any more? Or should we just stop now? But yeah, I mean, we can do health news. Shall I do update on my health if anyone's interested? Got the result of my bowel cancer screening back. Hey, that's good. My bowels are lovely. Andrew says, I guess the young ones have never heard of Nick Drake. They've not heard of a lot of things. It's already faded into memory, so there you go. But yeah, bowels are fine. I got just enough shit on the stick. I'm really pleased with that. My eyes are good, that's good. Teeth though, there's been an update. On, was it Thursday, I was having a glass of water, and my filling came out of my tooth. I had a root canal done on. It's because it's more filling than tooth now. It just popped out, and I thought, I need to get this fixed because I've got a great big hole where there is no tooth. So I went on the website for my dentist, and they could get me an appointment, emergency appointment, mind, at the end of the month, on the 29th of April. And I thought, this isn't good enough. So I thought, I'm going to check the dentist around the corner. Just around the corner, next to the Chinese, opposite Seven Oaks Audio. and they could get me in the next day. So I went there, and we looked at it, and they prodded it, and they said, look, there's a crack, you've got a crack in it. She said I could have a crown fitted at great expense, a gold crown. Yeah, and tooth no one's going to see. I thought, maybe I'll get a metal one like Jaws from the James Bond movies. But we looked at it. She said there's a crack in it, and I said, I think it's time for it to come out. So yeah, Thursday, 1:30 p.m. at great expense, I'm having a tooth pulled. Yay! And it's about time, because it started to hurt. I'm worried I may have an abscess or something. So I spent so much money on that tooth and so much time in the chair, and now it's coming out. So I'm going to do one tooth less. She said, well, you could have a false tooth put in there, or an implant, or maybe you just let it go free, because you've got plenty of teeth at the back there. So it's like, there we go. So Oh, great! I've got to give them money. Oh, I don't like that. So that should be fun. I look forward to that. Ooh, I haven't had a tooth pulled in. God, when was it? 92, I think it was the last one. And that was like a wisdom tooth at the back. Yeah, that was the last time I had a tooth pulled. So, bit disappointed that it didn't work out. But I think the other guy took too much tooth. He took too much tooth away, and so it was always going to crack and fall apart. I'm quite looking forward to it. So there we go. Payne says, good news about no cancer in your poo. It's just the rest of my body's riddled with it, I imagine. Rene Back's music is in the air again, but you can't order anything. Well, that's no good to anyone. Let's have a look. For those of you who don't know, we lost a couple of music retailers recently. GAC in Brighton and Back's Music in the Netherlands. Oh yeah, there it is. It's back. B stock items. Guitars. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Let's look see what Fender. Let's see what Fender. Oh, mind you got Epiphone. Let's try Epiphone. They've changed. The website's changed. This is interesting. It's changed a bit. It's a bit zippier. Sorry, you can't see any of this. Anything jumping out at me? No. The prices are quite expensive. No bargains. Should have just gone to Fender. I might have found something in Fender. There's always a lot in the Fender section in the B stock. How much? That's no good. They used to have good prices. I think they've put their prices up. Oh, come on, give me one bargain that I can pretend to buy. I'm trying to find something cheap and cheap and pretend to buy it. Ooh. Okay. How about this Kurt Cobain Jaguar? Right, here we go. It says it's B stock, and you can actually see pictures of it. There you go, look. And that's what it looks like. It's nice, tasty. So you've got the hard case. Though it's not particularly cheap. I mean, it's about 100 quid off. So there you go. So, can I order it? No, I can't. There is no order. That's rubbish. Well, that's no bloody good. I wonder if I can log into my account. You see. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm logged into my account. Order history. Oh, click. Yeah. Huh? All my orders are there. Oh well, maybe it's coming back. Maybe. Boink. Andrew says there was a kids game called Pooh Sticks, I recall. That's to do with Winnie the Pooh and throwing sticks over a bridge and then racing to the other side, I believe. Payne says there's a few guitars YouTubers making videos about prices of Mexican guitars going up due to tariffs. Seems an excuse to make a video. Everything's going up. everything's going up. But guitar prices have gone up in the last 10 years, considerably, and it's quite shocking if you look at it. That's it. That's what I can say. You know, I remember when, I remember when you could get a Mexican-made Fender for like 350 quid. That was back in 2012. But everything's gone up. Oh, mate, wait a minute. The Met Office has issued a yellow weather warning as downpours are set to drench the UK, dampening the hopes of a sunny Easter weekend. For some. Oh well. Payne says, I couldn't afford them when they hadn't gone up, so it makes no difference. Well, again, what can I say? There's not a lot to get inspired with, like, new guitars, because they seem to just bring out the same guitars again in a different colour. You know, I think a lot of the more interesting stuff is on the second-hand market. You know, so yeah, I mean, Gibson just seemed to do the same thing over and over again. The Fender again, they do some interesting things. I mean, even they seem to have gone off the boil at the moment. You know, I mean, a couple of years back they had the gold pickups one. I can't remember what it's called in Jaguar, and that was interesting. But they're not doing anything like that again. They're obsessed with the Meteora body shape and stuff like that. You know, so I think the problem is the lockdown. I think there was a lot of people buying instruments in lockdown to keep themselves occupied, and now everyone's not using those instruments. So the second-hand market is very saturated at the moment. It's very much a buyer's market. I mean, I'm trying to shift some guitars, but failing miserably. People are offering me stupid, and I mean not that kind of stupidly low offers on guitars, and I can't in good conscience accept them at the moment, because I would be losing far too much money. So I kind of got I've got a bit of a problem trying to sell. So again, there's not a lot out there that's new, that's interesting. So that's it. That's it. But yeah, tariffs. Yeah, I mean, they're saying it's going to put up the price of the new Nintendo Switch 2 in America. But hey, I'm not in America, so hey. I'm sure it'll work itself out. When the American economy falters, they're going to figure it all out. They'll go, oh, wait a minute, maybe we shouldn't have gone crazy. Did anyone watch Doctor Who on Saturday? It was the return of Doctor Who. I did do a review. Don't know if anybody watched it. Probably not. That was underwhelming, wasn't it? No one's interested. That's good. Oh dear, I did post a new guitar review on the other channel if anyone's interested. No? Okay, that's fine. Oh dear, why am I bothering? That's a very good question. Why am I bothering? Gurgle. Andrew says Doctor is rubbish now. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. They've got no idea how to tell a story. Like a lot of shows, they rely on the thing has to happen because the thing has to happen, rather than explaining why the thing has happened. You know, it's really bad. You just spend a lot of your time just rolling your eyes at it. But hey, you know, I paid a TV license. I might as well have my fun. It's not like I can stop paying my TV license because, you know, we watch other things that are covered by the TV license. It would be nice not to pay the TV license. But hey, that's where we're at. You know, Payne said I watched it, but wasn't part of the low 2 million viewers of the TV broadcast. We didn't watch it live either. We did other things, and then we watched it on catch up on the iPlayer. So, because we're not going to let Doctor Who get in the way of our dog walk on Saturday evening. So, dog walk is more important. You know, it's not that kind of TV now where you say, "Oh, I think I'll stay in and watch it." RTD thinks he can do sci-fi. He can't, says Payne. Well, again, I think what he does is he thinks this is the topic, and he picks the woke. It's a lazy way of saying what he's doing. The politically relevant point he wants to push, and then he kind of builds a very wobbly story around that. Or he takes a story and he shoves it in really good. Not good, in really badly. He shoves in the political point he wants to make. And so we had this stupid incel thing that didn't work at all. Because again, they rely on the whole mystery box way of telling stories. We're not going to give you all the information. We're going to reveal it at the end so you can go, oh! And it's like, we're only going to give you a merest hint of what's going on so you can feel really stupid at the end when you didn't spot the tiny little flag that we hoisted up. And you just go, oh God, it's such bad storytelling. It's really, really bad. Now, it's all right having a mystery. Mysteries can be good in stories, but you have to, know how to lay the path to the mystery. And a lot of these writers now rely on this whole, mystery box thing. Again, I'm going to refer you to the White Lotus show. I know many of you probably don't watch it, but that always starts with a mystery, usually a dead body. There's always a dead body. It's become a trope of the show. And then it says 7 days previous, so it gives you 7 days to get to that point. And it's not doing the mystery box thing. It's doing the let's go on a journey together to find how we resolve this plot. And that's because it's just one aspect. The body is just one aspect of the strands of the story running through. But all the characters in that show act like actual people. They don't do random things to fulfill the thing, to make the thing happen. So it feels a lot more natural storytelling. Mike White does a really good job of intertwining human stories. And it's that thing about being on holiday or being away and you act differently and it's that dynamic. And I do recommend it if you have access to those channels on your button. Do give it a go. Watch the 3 season series, and some really good storytelling in there. Might not be for everyone, but it's certainly better than Doctor Bloody Who. Payne says, next week I'll be washing my hair. It's the one with the cartoons. It got Alan Cummins back in again because, hey, he's gay. He's an actor. We'll get him in. And like we had Alan Cummins back in Chibnall era. Do you have to reuse the same people over and over again? Couldn't you got another gay actor in to voice the cartoon character? I'm sure you could have done. Payne says, anyway, I'm off to bed. Good night. Okay, good night. Another one bites the dust. But yeah, we'll see if we can dip below the 2 million mark on the overnights. It will do. It's going to go. I wonder it's going to bottom out at 1.5, 1.7. I don't know. We're definitely going to 1.8 on Saturday, I think. So that should be good. That should be good. It's almost like I want it to end. Not really. It's obvious what's happening here, and no one's being honest. Anyway, have a lovely kip, Mr. Payne, and have plenty of sweet Doctor Who related dreams. Any more for anyone? Anyone got anything they want to talk about? It's very quiet tonight. Oh, very quiet. No, okay. Okay then. Well, I'm going to finish this coffee and I shall be off myself. Anyone watching the new... Oh, Andrew says Mobland looks rather good. Oh, I've not seen that one. I was just going to say about the new season series of Black Mirror on Netflix. Anyone watching that? No? Okay. Okay, we took the first one in. Which is pretty miserable, but hey, that's what you want. But good to see Brooker kind of rolling back to some of the ideas that were in Nathan Barley. Don't know if any of you, do you ever watch that show? Love that show. Also, you got the return of The Last of Us, based on the PlayStation game. I've never played the game, which it's one of those zombie apocalyptic dystopian future type things. Oh, I like the first season series, but the return, I don't know. I've got to get into it. It feels like it's a different show. The dynamic has changed somewhat. I've got to get into it. Got to get into it again. Oh dear, that's the end of the coffee. Blimey, I have to stop, won't I? When he says, what time do you go to bed, Darren? Are you a midnight man? Midnight? No, I'm not. No. If I can avoid going to bed, I do. Let's just say I was looking at my health app and it told me that on average over the last year I get, was it 5 hours, 7 minutes sleep? So you can do the math there. You can do the math of when I go to sleep. Usually past 2 o'clock. So yeah, that's why I'm a type 2 diabetic, because don't be like me. Get as much sleep as you can. Oh, I've just seen an important music story. The Who's Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend have sacked drummer Zach Starkey, apparently. Now, Zach Starkey is the son of Mr. Richard Starkey. Yeah. Oh yeah. Apparently they've had a huge fallout after playing together for decades. The band have recently parted ways with him, and this has happened after the band's 2 recent gigs at the Royal Albert Hall. A spokesman told the Daily Mirror the band made a collective decision to part ways with Zach after his run of shows at the Royal Albert Hall. They have nothing but admiration for him and wish him the very best for the future. Wow. However, the decision to axe Zach, who's been with the band for almost 30 years, has left him very upset. An insider went on to add, it's a little acrimonious, to say the least. Sources have allegedly claimed there are questions and marks over Zach's drumming at shows over the last month. Yeah, again, I don't know if you saw any of the gigs. I think, wasn't it for the Teenage Cancer Trust? He did seem a little bit, he did seem a little bit off his game. No, I don't think he's been very well. So, yeah, that's a shame. But anyway, so there you go. That's Who News. We like the news. You like the Who News. Andrew says, surprise, that Starkey is a good drummer. He is, but if you go and watch the Royal Albert Hall shows, it was a little bit clunky, you know. I don't think he's been well. I think he had a blood clot or something. I remember reading, and he had to take some time out because there was talk of him. There was talk of him doing the Oasis reunion as well. But I don't know. I don't know if he's doing that now or not. But yeah, he seemed a little off. And so, you know, blood clot in your leg. It might take you a bit of time to recover from that, mightn't it? So, again, bit of a shame, really, because he's been with them a very long time. Return says, how's it going? Yeah, it's going. Still going. Still banging on. Just about. How's it going for you? Are you alright? How is everyone? Is everyone alright? Did we ask that at the beginning of the show? I think I might have done, but you might have missed it. I'll ask again. How is everyone? Are you alright? Can't hear anything. It's very quiet out there. It's very quiet. Shh. It's so quiet. Okay, okay. Return is okay, I guess. Okay. Is that a good okay, or a bad okay, or is it an indifferent okay? None of you giving me much to work with tonight, are you? Andrew says he's alright. Of course he is. Of course he's alright. Nothing wrong with Andrew. He's always top of the game. Gurgle. Yeah, for those of you who might be interested, here's a guitar video that I did on the other channel. Zoink. You might be, you might not be. Got to drum up some interest, didn't I? got to drum up some interest. There you go. And you can witness some of my terrible guitar playing. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get to an hour before I finally go mad. Return says, do you come away from the live streams with new material for songs? No, I come away from this with absolutely nothing. Just a feeling of emptiness and disappointment. YouTube doesn't inspire me at all. I find YouTube utterly useless, like all social media. Oh God, I'll finish the album one day. The latest one is all about which I finished. It's finished. It's done. I definitely did it. It's done. I'll read you the words. You'll like the words. Again, I'm not sure of the title yet. It's got many titles. It might be called Slip Away. It might be called Count the Days. It might be called Let Them Slip Away. It might not be called any of this. But it's about time. It's just basically about getting old. A lot of songs about getting old. I shall read the songs. I'll read the lyrics to the song. The more things change, the more they stay the same. It gets hard to look back at all those yesterdays. You don't feel it moving when you're in the centre of the storm. The calmness hides the loss of all the time that's gone. Moving so fast to get things done, you forget that all that ends has also begun. Distracted by the constant nonsense, blinded by the serotonin rush, we don't have time to count the days, we just let them slip away. No one tells you that if you're unlucky you'll get old, ending up a stranger in your own time, but that's the way it goes. All you'll see is diminishing returns, a creeping sense of dissatisfaction, but try not to let it show. Moving so fast to get things done, you forget that all that ends has also begun. Distracted by the constant nonsense, blinded by the oxytocin rush, we don't have time to count the days, we just let them slip away. Do you remember when everything was fun? Now everything cost double, and it takes twice as long to get things done. I'm not saying that the world got even worse, it just seems like everything just feels off. Moving so fast to get things done, you forget that all that ends has also begun. Distracted by the constant nonsense, blinded by the dopamine rush. I didn't have a chance to count the days, I just let them slip away. Remember when we thought we'd change the world, when options seemed limitless and you'd always get the girl, but life happens whether you like it or not. They don't give you a handbook or a hint at the plot. Moving to the blind curve, racing to the final finish. I've failed before and I'll fail again. As my body betrays me, now I'll hold fast, ready for that endless empty blast. It's a happy song. Yeah, it's miserable, but I think the words work. It's a pretty fast going song. I quite like it. I'm just trying to find words for this. I've got all this music, and it's just trying to find new songs. Well, I've got ideas for songs. It's just it's getting it to fit, getting it to scan. It's banging around words until they fit. Oh, is my eye better? Yeah, it is. It is. The antihistamine tip. That was a great tip because it really helped. But I've still got a lump. There's a lump in my eye because that's what I get now. But it's not giving me any jip. But it's my tooth. So I'm falling apart. But I've walked over 8 miles today, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It's deep, not really. Not really. It's just about how... I should read you some of the other words that I've got. Oh boy. It's a fucking... It's songs to be miserable to. Again, I'm still trying to work out a title. Yeah. Rennie says it could be a Maiden song. No, that old crap. That old crap. Iron Maiden. Jesus Christ. Only teenagers should listen to Iron Maiden. Mind you, Steve Harris did go to the same school as me, along with many famous alumni. I was telling Verity about that the other day. Because Jonathan Ross, he went there too. Yeah. John Lill, the pianist. Graham Gooch, the cricketer. Yeah. I do like it. Whoops. But they yeah, so those were the days. Oh, cool. Also, Paul Di'Anno from Iron Maiden also went to the same school. Derek Jacobi. Yeah, there you go. Jonathan Ross and Paul Ross. Paul Ross, famous for taking Meow Meow and having gay sex on a motorway roundabout. I think that's probably what he's best known for. Oh dear. Andrew says Glenn Matlock went to St Martin's School of Art. I didn't know that. Oh, a lot of people went to St Martin's, didn't they? I think old Jarve went there, didn't he? But then I also went to Ealing College, which was the art school that a lot of the rock stars went to, but it wasn't an art school then. So yeah. So Frank Muir was another alumni of Essex Road. Frank Muir. Who remembers Frank Muir? No, just me then. And Bobby Crush. Who remembers Bobby Crush? It's good. It's quite a few important people went there. Nick Logan, former editor of The NME and founder editor of Smash Hits, he went there as well. Thankfully, I'm never going to make that list because unless I don't know, kill the president, I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to have any fame. So that's it. Oh dear. It's so funny, isn't it? Any more for any more? Return says, buy anything on Record Store Day? Yes. Well, I've ordered it. I didn't go out because we don't have a local record store. So I've ordered via mail order OVO, Peter Gabriel, and the Who Tommy soundtrack, which is what I said I'd buy. Again, it's just so expensive. It's just all so expensive. So I try and limit to maybe 2 purchases. I'd quite like the Passengers. I'm still looking at the Passengers reissue. There might be a copy out there somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know whether to go for it or not because I really like that record. I have good memories of it. And it's got the great song Miss Sarajevo with Pavarotti on that record. And yeah, it's only U2 Eno album I think's any good. But yeah, those are the only 2 I got. But I've been collecting the Who Record Store Day releases for, crikey, a long time. I can't remember how long, but they've been doing these like coloured vinyl reissues for a long time, and you know, I picked them up and add them to the collection because it's something to do, isn't it? It's something to do. But yeah, I guess with Peter Gabriel's OVO, I guess maybe that's going to get a vinyl reissue soon. Now he's done it for Record Store Day. I imagine that there'll be a black vinyl edition coming down the line because he did that with the Rated PG collection. That was a Record Store Day thing. And then I think wasn't it a picture disc? And then they did a vinyl edition. So that's good. That's good in that way, I suppose. Did you buy anything, Mr. Return to Vinyl? No? Okay. Andrew says, I like the Charlie Parker Moods album. Look good. Well, should get it. Get it. Return says, no, I never bought the Record Store Day. It's all rehashed stuff. Yeah and no. OVO, never been on vinyl before. And Andrad's jazz, baby. Indeed. Right, okay, well, we're doing very, very badly here. It's very, 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 very dull. So I'm going to slink off and leave you all to it. Thank you for watching. I doubt if anyone of you enjoyed any of this, because I know I didn't. But you never know. If you're a masochist, you might have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to sod off. And yeah, I don't know. Will we do this all again? I don't know. Can you be bothered? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, if you can't be good, be safe, but more importantly, don't tell your mother. No night.